What is up? Gear Squad, Chain Gear here, bringing you another video. If you guys don't know who I am Chain Gear, and I am here to play some games. I'm here to test stream actually as well. I'm test streaming on both YouTube as well as Twitch. I've done this once before. Huge shout out to a couple people. The biggest one right now is Ada. Ada recently, if you guys don't know who Ada is, he's part of BCL, the Blacklight Community League, and he told me about how to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, so you guys can go to either Twitch or YouTube right now, which is awesome, and we can go ahead and I can actually chat with you no matter where you are. So if you guys are on PC, or sorry, if you guys are looking at this on Twitch, if you guys are looking at this on YouTube, I can see you either way, which is pretty awesome. And that's using this chat on the left-hand side. I can see the chat, which is pretty cool. So right now, I'm actually, if I'm doing this correctly, I should be able to see both chats here, which hopefully works. It's a little confusing getting everything working, but that's why I am test streaming in the first place, and hopefully I can see everything, and hopefully it's all working. So if everything is working correctly, it does seem like there are people in the YouTube chat. Nova Life, I knew you would check it out. Yeah, I was told to check it out. I can't remember exactly who told me to check this out, but I'm glad that I did. I played it just a little bit, and I've been enjoying it so far, so I'm pretty excited about that. It does look like we're having an issue in Twitch test. Oh no, it does seem to work here. It does seem to work. There we go. Perfect. So what's cool is if you guys test, I told you a few weeks back, I'm excited to see you stream it. Yeah, thanks. I know. Well, thank you so much, Nova Life, for letting me know. I think this setup is pretty cool, and I do really like this game. So I have some thoughts about it, and I will talk about that soon. So it does look like it's not showing me the chat from YouTube, which is a little bit concerning. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what's going on here, because it doesn't seem like I'm able to test this. It doesn't seem like my YouTube chats are popping up in Restream, which is a problem. Definitely a problem. Not what I want. So I'll definitely be. I don't. You know, don't get too concerned. I will be playing at some in a little bit. But I do want to get a handle on why I cannot see the chat right now. It's very confusing. Nova Life, what's up? And Xpyro, what's good? I'm gonna try something here and open up Restream on my PC, Restream chat, and see if that fixes anything. So to give you guys an understanding of what I'm doing right now, I'm test streaming. Again, thank you so much for joining, Xpyro, as well as Nova Life. Stick around, guys. I'm gonna need your help. And the issue right now is basically I'm trying to get, basically there is this thing called Restream, where I'm able to actually see all of the chats in one place, which is very cool. But right now I'm seeming to struggle with that, where it seems like it's not. It seems like the Twitch is showing, but not test from Restream. Let's try that. Hopefully that shows up. Test from Restream. No worries, glad to help. Ah, perfect. Okay, so it looks like I can see Spyro. I can see your chat, which is awesome. But for some reason it's not showing up. Oh, okay, great. There it is. It's showing up on the stream as well, it looks like. Again, just want to triple check. No worries, glad I could help, especially at 10. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue. I don't understand what's going on with this chat right here. So what I'm gonna do is bridge this out. Put this over here. All right. Also, it says I'm streaming Blacklight, but I'm not streaming Blacklight right now. I apologize for that. I'm playing Iron Sight. Guys, again, thank you so much for being patient with me. Trying to make sure all of this makes sense right now. All right, let me update this information. I'm streaming Iron Sight. And on here, I'm streaming Iron Sight. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so changes should be saved both places. Guys, let me know if there are any issues when you see this stream. Let me make sure you guys can hear it all, and I definitely want to make sure that everything looks good as well, that it's streaming at a good quality. I don't even know if this is streaming. It should be streaming at 1080p, 60 frames, but it may not be. So if you guys are seeing something else, please, please, please let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this game for you guys, but I wanna show you a couple things first. Also, I am playing this on PC. I am not good at PC games. Let's just get that out of the way. I'm not great with mouse and keyboard. You cannot play this with a controller yet. I'm not terrible, but I'm certainly not good. I would say I'm okay. But it's an interesting game. I had Nova Life tell me to check this out. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, Xspyro. I had Nova Life tell me to play this, so I decided to check it out. He said if you like Blacklight, I would probably like this game. And so what's cool about this game is that there are definitely different types of guns, which is cool, as you guys can see here. There are 4 different categories. Assault rifles. As you can see, there are quite a lot of assault rifles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and probably about 16, 17, 18, 19, probably about 20 or so assault rifles, and then skins for each one. Which is interesting because they kind of pretend that there's 261 assault rifles. There's not. There's only about 20 or so, and then there are different skins. So for this assault rifle in particular, there are 17 skins for it, which I guess is kind of cool. I have this zebra skin. Cool. So if I back out here, again, you'll see that there are multiple other weapons. I got SMGs, which is cool. All of them very, very different. You can see the stats on the bottom right-hand corner. Sniper rifles, these are cool as well, obviously a lot less. And then LMGs as well. I really only use assault rifles and SMGs right now. Pretty terrible at sniping on anything. I always try and get better, but I'm not really that great. But I do think it's pretty cool. BLR God says, yo, could you shout me out? Of course, BLR God. What's up? Thanks for following me. Thanks for coming through. Other than that, let's go ahead and just kind of jump into things, guys. It doesn't seem like there's anyone here in the Twitch chat, which is, I just want to double check. If there is someone in the Twitch chat, please let me know. I don't want to miss that. I don't want to mess that up. I just want to make sure that everything looks good. And you might see me like kind of pause for a second, just because I want to check the stream on the in a different window, which it does look like it is currently working. So pretty happy about that. I hope you guys like this setup with me in the bottom right-hand corner and the chat going up. So the more you guys chat, the more it will show up on there. It does look like everything is working when it comes to the chat right now. So that is exciting. That makes me happy. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys the customization when it comes to characters. So they have heroes or characters. They just call them characters. And they have these different kind of characters. They have Hawk, Mad Dog, Jin, Victor, Sarah, all these different characters. They're pretty cool, I think. I don't know. They're kind of basic, kind of anime-ish. Not all of them though. I think the women are definitely like anime-ish. I don't know. It's interesting. Otherwise, you're just kind of this generic white guy named Neil. Which, it is what it is. You can play as Hawk as well right now. I think they have rotating characters, and you can just use him. There's no difference. It's just the way that they look, as far as I know. But here's Hawk. So I'm going to actually use Neil. You can use Neil, and what you can do here, you can customize emotes for Neil. Right now, there's only one character that you can customize, and that is Neil. There are no other characters you can customize, which, I don't know, I think is kind of weird. that it's just this one guy you can play as. That, it just seems like a very weird design choice, but you know, that's okay. BLR God said, bro, can you sub to my channel? And you spelled the word two, TWO. Two channels? You have two channels, or sub to your channel? I'm just playing with you. If you remind me, if you join the Discord and you remind me, I will try my best. Xpyro says, just the stream is delayed on Twitch. BLR God says, I need to go. Peace out, BLR God. That's okay. If it's delayed on Twitch, that's okay. I don't know why that is. As long as it's playing, I'm okay with that. Doesn't need to be like right on time. I'm alright with that. That probably just has to do with like different stream settings that I don't know how to deal with. I would ask you, Xpyro, to actually in the stream on Twitch, if you could type something, just say hi, testing or something like that, to see if it pops up also in the stream chat, which would be cool. Anyway, so the character customization, there's Neil here. You can change what he wears. You can change his hair. Which is cool, I guess. You can change what he's got on his head. So I have this Black Ops Corpse helmet. I've got these cool beanies. I kind of like the beanies, so I rock those right now. Just to show you some of the other stuff and go all the way down to the bottom. They have weird Rasta hair things, which make me uncomfortable, but they are kind of cool. It is just really weird that you can like only play as this one random white guy named Neil. It's like, can I play as anybody else that isn't a character that you have to buy? Just seems very bizarre that he's the only character you can play as to customize. Like, you can't be a woman in this game if you wanted to, unless you want to pay for it, which again seems very bizarre. They have taunts, of course, which is, you know, always cool, I guess. The rest taunt, the come here taunt. What else do they have? Tactical stretches. Oh God, yeah, gotta love that. Gotta love that. They also have facial accessories, which I don't have any of just yet. So I just use what I normally have. At least I don't think so, yeah. They have tops that you can wear. I've got the Zulu Heavy Force jacket. This does not actually change anything about the health of your character or anything. It's just, again, something that looks nice. They have some cool stuff, I guess. It's all pretty, like, basic, I guess. I do kind of like this one with the tats. I think that's kind of cool. But I just wear the Zulu one since it's the only one I have. They've got pants, of course. You can grab some pants. Again, nothing actually changes in terms of customization there. Shoulder pads. I don't have any shoulder pads, but they've got tons of different shoulder pads, which are kind of cool, I guess. They have tactical vests, so if you want to add a little bit of gear on yourself, I think that's kind of cool. You can also just take it off completely. I like my Garrison one. I think it looks pretty cool. Again, does not actually add anything tactical. It just kind of, you know, makes you look cool. There's nothing tactical is added. Yeah, it works awesome. Thank you so much, Paradox. Sweet. Okay, cool. Glad everything is working there. And yeah, it does show that the Twitch. I really do like the chat thing. I think that's pretty cool. You can change your backpack. Again, these are completely cosmetic. And you can change your gloves as well. So those are all the cosmetics that you can get, which I guess is kind of cool. You can have different character sets, which I think you have to pay for. At least they don't have them yet. But either way. They also have a store, of course. I just got a free gift. Got some GP. So GP is what you use in this game to, you know, buy stuff, right? So that's stuff like, let me show you. The gun customization, for example, I can get... Actually, I think you have to actually unlock these. You can't actually buy them, which I think is actually kind of good. I have this clear sight for this one. But if I wanted to buy, like, a skin, for example... Just click on this. These cost a lot, right? They cost 40,000. And you also have to repair your stuff. So the more you play, the more... Which is weird. They have this like whole repairing system to get you to keep, you know, paying basically. But it is an in-game currency, and then they obviously have these this out-of-game currency, this microtransaction currency called APs that you can just buy things like, of course, supply boxes, loot boxes, things like that. They have multiple different currencies. It's weird. I don't really know. But let's go ahead and just jump in. Spyro says, so there's no way to increase health. It doesn't look like it. It seems like this is like a basic shooter when it comes to health customization. It just seems like the gun is the only difference. A lot of people are saying it's more like Call of Duty than it is Blacklight, which I probably agree with. But let's go ahead and just jump in. I'm going to go into a mission and show you guys this mission really quickly here. It's called Mission EMP. It's really just like a tutorial thing. They have this tutorial here, which I'm not going to run through because it's kind of annoying. But I'll show you this mission really quickly. They only have one. I do believe that they want to add a PvE element to this game, and I did find it kind of fun when I played it. I don't think it's like great or anything like that, but it's good for me, someone that's not great for PvP or PvP PC games just yet. So you can also play against AI, which I can show you that as well. But let's just jump into this mission really quickly. Also, this is in beta, I believe, so if you want to give it a shot, it is free. I think it will always be free. I think it's a free-to-play game, but it is in beta, so it does crash every once in a while, so if it crashes, I'll just go ahead and jump back on. Again, thank you guys so much for hopping into this stream so I can test this. Alright, so first thing you probably recognize is, I think the game actually looks pretty good. Right now I'm at 30 frames, that's probably because I'm streaming, and some things like that. So I'm at about 30 frames right now. But if I didn't have anything else open, I can run this at 60 frames if I drop how good the game looks, the graphics. I can make it run at even a higher frame rate, which is cool. So as you guys can see, pretty like general, you know, pretty general shooter, you know, just running around. I've got my gun here, scope in, scope out, whatever works, you know, stuff like that. Got the ammo that falls on the ground there. You can switch weapons with the scroll wheel. Of course, you got your knife, and you gotta have the knife animation. The game looks gorgeous. That's one of the things I really like about this, is that it runs really, really well, and I think it looks pretty good. Again, I'm not great at this game because I do not play PC shooters very often. Probably kind of cringy to watch. Reminds me of Call of Duty Ghosts, especially because of the minimap. Not play Call of Duty Ghosts. The only Call of Duty I really play is Black Ops, and I don't even really play Black Ops. I just played the most recent one, Black Ops 3, because I heard the campaign was okay, and I kind of liked it. Played it with Ballistic Phoenix. Oh god, these little things remind me of those little guys remind me of Titanfall. Power source in. Yeah, I really wish this game had native controller support. Apparently that's pretty difficult to add into a game because no shooters ever have it. Usually forums and stuff are like, oh, why would you want to play with a controller? And it's usually because I think it's more fun. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, again, I'm pretty bad with mouse and keyboard. I don't think I'm terrible, but I'm certainly not good. It takes me a little while to get used to it. Especially when people are like ducking and jumping and stuff, and I'm just like, just trying to remember where the reload button is. I did something pretty interesting the other day. Someone was mentioning that they use their mouse the entire time, and they don't use the keyboard. It's like the type of mouse they have. It has all these like different keys on it. Which I thought was pretty cool. You know, you get a mouse that basically is like a controller. So you like press a button on the mouse and it lets you reload. Press a button on the mouse, changes your weapon, which I think I could actually get behind. It's really like moving around with WASD, you know, the WASD keys. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, this is a grenade. That's not what I want. Oh god, I just want to get my... Oh god, where's my... Oh god, I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die. I died. I failed. Alright, let's actually switch to loadout 2. Try this new weapon I just got, actually. It's another assault rifle. I'm already getting killed. Seems pretty cool, though. Yeah, so the game is called Iron Sights. And I actually do really like using iron sights in this game. Don't know if that's on purpose. if they were like, let's call it iron sights and put really cool iron sights. I also really like the reload animations, which I think is very on purpose. It's going to do this a lot faster. Man, I like this gun a lot better. Also, the skin is pretty cool. I also think one thing they do interesting with this game is they add, oh, there's EMP. The EMP just went off. Alright, that's the mission. Easy mission, small mission, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys that. The mouses you are talking about are basically macro mouses. Yeah, I've heard about that. You buy a mouse that has, I mean, my mouse has multiple buttons on it, but I use them for productivity instead of gaming, which I should probably not do. I have multiple mice, so I probably could use one specifically for gaming and one for productivity and just leave this one out. This is the G300. It's actually my roommate's mouse, and I have like the G503, I think, which is a wireless mouse. Probably use that one for gaming or something like that, but yeah, it's not bad. So at the end of this mission, I got a supply box because I leveled up, and then as a reward, I got some GP. And again, the more you play, the more you get GP, which is pretty cool. So I am playing this in 1440p, so it's pretty wide screen that I'm using. It's 1440p and it's ultra wide, so that's I think 3440, so 3440 by 1440. So it is a very wide wide screen. Oh yeah, it's not mouses, it's mice. My bad. No, it's totally fine. It doesn't bother me. Cool. Again, guys, thank you so much for letting me stream this with you guys, and helping me out and letting me do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually switch my scope just to go ahead and check that out. Also, I got the supply box, so let's use that. Show you guys what loot boxes look like. Got the Zulu Heavy Force vest, which is cool. I feel like they know I'm black or something, so they keep giving me Zulu stuff, which is kind of funny. So let's go ahead and put, that was a vest, so let's go ahead and put that vest on, see how that rocks. Ooh, very cool, very cool. Matches the Zulu armor. I rock it. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and switch scopes. Keep the zebra skin. So one thing I think is interesting is instead of saying, okay, this is a skin, instead they say you have the weapon. So I have this zebra K2C. This is like a whole new weapon, even though it's basically the same as this weapon. But what they have is, you know, they basically have weapon. They have a weapon level. So the K2C as a assault rifle, you have a level for. So I'm level 6, and that unlocks different, you know, components to use with the weapon. So different, you know, stocks, different muzzles, different things, right? Different scopes, which if you guys know me, I absolutely love having many different scopes in my games. Very, very cool. And then there is but with these different guns, you have different durabilities. So you guys can see on the left-hand side, it actually shows zebra. Under that, it shows that the durability is going down, which is just, it's interesting. It's a very weird thing, I think. The repairing thing, I think, is very weird. But, you know, whatever, I guess, right? So I'm going to use the zebra, and I was using the clear sight, which I like. It's just an easy blue dot. But instead, this time I'm going to use the ACOG. Have not used the ACOG before. And of course, they have different, you know, skins for the ACOG, which again, they don't say is skins. They say there's 8 different ACOGs, which is just weird to me. It's very weird. They don't look any different outside of the outside, but I guess if that's how they want to play it, sure. You can also get different weapon attachments. So as you can see here, which is tuning. So these are tuning ones. The modified rifling is the only one I have. If I have nothing, you see my range is at 60. If I add it, it's at 61. Sure, I don't really know how much of a difference that is. And then I have bullets as well. So I have 2 different bullets. I have soft point bullets and I have armor piercing bullets. This is weird. They don't actually tell you what this does, right? So it tells you kind of in this flavor text down below, soft point bullet, hollow point lead bullet, improves stopping power, larger wound to the target due to explosion. But then there's the armor piercing round, which says that it goes through armor. But what does that even really mean, right? Like, does it actually go through armor? Is there even armor in this game? Very confusing. So I just use it, but, you know, whatever. Spyro says, there should be a game where it's all about luck. Basically, at the beginning, they get 5 loot boxes, they open it up and create a class, then it's all PvP. That sounds like a not a bad battle royale idea. I know a lot of people like battle royale games right now. It almost kind of sounds like that. Not a bad idea. So you can see every weapon has its own leveling, and you have to go ahead and to get these. If I keep using it, I'll get these attachments that I can use, which adds +1 to my different weapons, which is interesting. I can't really tell how much of a difference that is. And then there are these other things like expanded mag, and it seems like I'm unable to use this, but it doesn't actually tell me how to get it. So weird things. Don't 100% understand everything. But let's go ahead and jump into another game really quickly. Let's do mission again. Let's do AI Team Deathmatch Normal. Easy is like really, really easy. Normal is like, I don't know, it's normal. So I'm going to try this. Again, I'm not very good, so you'll have to give me a little bit of time to show you guys. But this is the ACOG scope, which I think is pretty cool. I do like being able to shoot at a range, for sure. Oh god, please don't kill me. These guys like going prone. Oh god. Alright. It's also funny because I'm not used to people going prone. Which, because in Blacklight, you guys know we can't go prone. You can only crouch, which, I don't know, I think is fine. Oh! Could have swore I just saw a guy there. Guess he died. Oh. This guy's literally just shooting at nothing. Looks like he's lagged. Oh, he just went through a wall. That was weird. Yeah, pretty classic, like, shooter stuff where you're just running around looking for people. Since it is AI, it's usually pretty easy to figure out where they're coming from. Of course, I just got killed by bot James. So there's bots on my team. There's also real people on my team. It looks like you can see where they're kind of coming from. We know that they come from over here a bit, at least. Nice. Reload speeds are pretty slow. Not bad, though. Pretty sure they come through here. But let's go ahead and rush over to this other side. Of course. Right when I turn around, someone spawns there. Oh, that is a grenade. Oh, God, I just grenaded myself. Oh, God. Yeah, I really wish they had a controller. This game feels really, really good. A lot of people have been, wondering from, looking at the forums and things like that and social media and stuff. A lot of people have been asking, oh, do you think this game's going to come out for PS4? This game would, I think any game, any free-to-play shooter that has legs, that's good, can do well. What the? I gotta stop pushing up. I keep scrolling up, which is really bad. Scrolling up is my grenade. Yeah, they have kill streaks as well, which you guys know is very Call of Duty. Which is what it is, I guess. Yeah, really like the ACOG scope. Pretty big fan of that. Also, one thing I think is interesting is time to kill is pretty fast, it feels like. I could be wrong, though. It does feel pretty fast to me. This guy seems like he's using a sniper rifle. Yeah, go hop in front of him just a little bit. Oh! Oh, got killed. Has potential to do well. Yeah, has potential. I mean, let's be, clear here, is that games, I think any free-to-play shooter, there's space for it to do well on the PlayStation 4, right? Like, Blacklight Retribution is a great game, but it's old. It could use some competition, and I think this game would definitely afford it some competition that it definitely needs. Now, this game is definitely in beta, but I also feel like that's a great reason to bring it over to the PS4. But again, we'll see what happens. it's easier than ever to port things over to the PS4. So we'll see if that's something that they do. But I also would really want them to do it well. So that's the thing. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my kill streaks. I got a little escort drone. You can see a lot of these guys have the escort drones. I'm gonna go ahead and run a little bit of interference over here, if I can. Oh, let's reload. Yeah, reload speeds are a little slow. Oh, I wish they had like an active reload system or something, because I think that would be kind of cool. Couple guys down there. Oh, no. Oh, I had no ammo. That was tough. All right, let's respawn. It also depends on their budget. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I mean, I don't know. This is Aria Games, the publisher, which is a PC publisher. But, I mean, I think we know that games can make lots of money on console. Like, I'd be interested in seeing the numbers for how much money this Fortnite makes on console, right? Like, is it worth putting money into the console scene? I think so. It'd be interesting to see who's worth, or you know, who even likes spending more money. Is it the PC crowd or is it the PS4 crowd? Let's see what this actually is. I just used a Hellbird. Oh yeah, okay, so this is one of the kill streaks, which to me feels super OP. Basically, you fly around in this like giant, I don't know, helicopter thing. I don't know. A little crazy. And just get like kill streaks with this thing. Yeah, I also, that's one thing that I think Blacklight did a pretty good job of. Blacklight did a pretty good job of balancing kill. Like, if you get kills, you get an in-game currency, and you can use that in-game currency to buy things at the depot. And you had to be skilled to use those things at the depot, right? Like, you had to, you know, if you got a katana, you had to be skilled at using the katana. Not everything. I mean, if you got a rocket launcher, you know, but you still had to actually hit and not miss. Anyway, just got some money from this game, just got some more XP. Again, I know I'm not great at this game, but hopefully this gives you a good representation of how the game works, and it definitely, I think, could do well on PlayStation 4, but we'll have to just kind of wait and see. Would be great to know how much Hardsuit Labs' budget was for BLR. Good question. Here's a good thing to remember, is that Hardsuit Labs is an independent developer, right? They self-published on PlayStation 4. So the good thing is it's easier than it was before to push a game. If you're using the Unreal Engine or if you're using Unity, it's easy to go ahead and port your game from PC to PS4, PS4 to PC. A lot easier than it used to be. Blacklight Retribution is an old game, but I think they worked for quite a while with PlayStation to actually get their game to run on PS4. Now, if you take a game like this, if this is running on Unreal Engine 4, I don't know what this is running on, but if it's running on Unreal Engine 4, it should theoretically be easier to port this game over to PS4. Now, obviously, that we don't know if that's the case. We don't know if that's something they can do, but Aria Games is a publisher. That means they can back them. They can do it. It's just, the question is, will they, right? But we really don't know. But I'd be interested to see, like, how much money will this game make on PC alone? Do PC players actually spend money on microtransactions more than PS4 players, more than console players? Is it worth it? So I think that's interesting. I like the ACOG scope. I did really like it. I also think the Dragon Fang is cool though, so I will probably take a look at that as well. There's the sniper. I'm pretty bad with the sniper. I don't think I'll ever really use it, so I'm going to switch to SMG for that. How about we go ahead and throw in one more game. I'm going to go ahead and put a scope on this thing, just to give it a shot. Just to give the scope a shot, I mean. I don't have any tuning things yet, so let's just go ahead and jump in. We can do another normal AI deathmatch. And I can do real matches as well, but again, I'm pretty terrible at this game, so like, why even put myself through that? So I think that's another thing that this game has going for it, is that it does have AI, you know, we know Blacklight's AI is pretty bad, so I think that's something that this game does have going for it. I didn't even realize that was an enemy. is that it does have AI, and so if you don't want to play against people, or you want to practice, this game is definitely better at allowing you to do that than than Blacklight is. Blacklight is not good at giving you AI to verse and getting better at the game, which this game definitely seems to do better. Oh, interesting. This guy has like a turret or something. That's pretty dope. Oh, also this game does have hard suit-esque things in it. So they have like these. Reload. Oh, screw you, Bot James. I will change to the SMG so you guys can check that out in a second. So I can do a small video on this as well, if people want to know. There's also stamina in this game, which, I don't know, I think it's kind of weird. It's like, why add stamina in the game if there's no difference? Like, if we all, everybody in this game just has, like, oh, there we go, the LMG just chilling at the bottom. Alright, just had a random guy here. Oh, just had some more random guys here. Remember, these are AI, so looks like they just kind of group up. Oh, finally got the kill. They got the LMGs running for them. Crap, I forgot to switch weapons. Sorry about that, guys. So they also have some interesting interactive stuff on the map. So, for example, they have this right here. If you walk over here, you can hop on this. It'll actually move, which I think is kind of cool. So you have this like kind of weird alternate flanking route. You could probably imagine people sniping from here, doing some cool, objective. You're putting down like a shield. They do have some pretty cool like kill streak things that I think is interesting. Oh, gotta jump off, and I miss. All right, that's fine. I'm actually just gonna switch to the SMG, so this is actually a good time. Right, so it does look like I actually have some kill streak things still. Oh, but it looks like I don't have them anymore. It looks like the kill streaks are specific to weapons. Wow, the recoil on this SMG is crazy, which you guys know I absolutely love high recoil on SMGs. I like SMGs, and I think it's worth making them fair by adding in lots of recoil and things like that. So. Oh, got lit up. Love the amount of time it takes to respawn, like almost instant. Very, very cool. Here's another thing you can do. Activate this. Puts this thing down, which is kind of cool. If you keep it down, it means people can't go up. If you put it back up, it means people can. Sure, there's some tactical things you can do with that, right? I'm assuming. That was awkward. No! 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 Man, these guys just came through. I know what I should do after my exams, which start on the 15th of May and finish on the 22nd of June. I should learn game developing so I can make a good game. Interestingly enough, I'm actually working, which is something that I might actually stream about or talk about. I'm working on basically learning a little bit of UE4, Unreal Engine 4, as well as learning a little bit of Unity. So I do know a little bit about both. Wow, man, these guys are just wrecking me right now. I do know a little bit about both, but not enough. And so I want to go ahead and learn definitely more about Unreal. There's some pretty cool stuff you can do with learning that. But a lot of the reason I want to do that is for game production reasons. I want to learn more about game production and kind of dive into that world at some point. Oh! Oh. Alright, UAV. What the? What the? That guy was just shooting? I'm so confused. It's pretty funny because I can just hear them running. I just go after them. No, I'm completely blank with both. No knowledge of both of them. So if you have a good PC, like a good enough one, you can oh god, had to get some ammo. Yeah. If you have a good enough PC, you can run both of them. I would close everything out. Unity's, I think, a bit easier to use than Unreal. You know, check it out. Check it out. I think it's really, really cool to just kind of get an understanding of just how difficult it is to create a game, and a really good one. A really good one. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, lol just hopped in. What's up, lol? I'm gonna go ahead and stream maybe another match just because you just jumped in. But this game is called Iron Sights. Iron Sight. Just one Iron Sight. Which it's a pretty cool game. I've been enjoying it so far. It's not my favorite game in the world or anything. It's on PC. I'm not very good at PC games. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually going to go ahead and take off my scope and check out the Iron Sights for this. I've actually never used it with Iron Sights, and I'm going to go ahead and add a scope, the holographic scope on this weapon. It's got pretty good customization. Wow, a whole bunch of people just jumped in. Lol and Smocker Games. Hello, Smocker. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, welcome. Xpyro, glad you're still hanging out as well. I'm just playing some Iron Sights. I do not play PC games usually, so I just don't want people to sit here and think I'm like trash at every game I play. I'm just struggling with this game in particular because I'm not very good at shooters on PC. That's why I'm playing against bots. Usually I will play PvP, but right now I'm playing against bots so I can learn a little bit better. But I really do like this game. Someone actually asked me to play this because I played Blacklight Retribution for quite a long time. If you guys know my channel, my YouTube channel, and my Twitch channel, people know that I you know, covered a lot of Blacklight back in the day. So somebody was saying, hey, if you like Blacklight, you'll probably like this game. Which so far they were right. Really been enjoying this game for a PC game, but in general, that's the reason why they asked me to do it. Customization looks cool. Yeah, customization is pretty cool. So far, it doesn't seem like it's the most customizable game in the world, but it does seem good. Certainly don't dislike it. No, this is against AI, so again, this is more for me to just get an understanding of the game, you know, try and get good at shooters, which I'm just kind of not on PC. Want to make sure that that's clear. On PC, I'm not good. On PS4, I think I'm pretty average, at least, if not pretty, like, great, depending on the game. Like, for sure, Blacklight Retribution. Yeah, again, if you guys know me, I love my scopes in games. It's like Rainbow, no? No, it's more like Call of Duty, I think. I think it's a pretty good mix of like Call of Duty and Blacklight Retribution. Again, you guys might not know what Blacklight Retribution is, but it is free play the game, PS4 and PC game. Old game, a couple of years old, you know, like over 5 years old. Pretty sure it's over 6 years old. Don't actually know when it came out on PC, but definitely earlier than its PS4 counterpart. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. What's it doing? I don't actually know if that did anything. Oof, yeah. Absolutely love different scopes and shooters. There we go, baby. I think it came out 2011, 2012. Yeah, I'm not surprised. 8 to 6 to 8 year old game. Yeah, not surprised. There we go. Got another supply box from leveling up. Just got a reward of more GP. Again, GP is how you buy things in the game. Let's go ahead and open up my loot box, of course. Gotta get that loot box. Oh, there we go. All right. So I got some shoulder guards finally, and I can get my last free gift of GP. Another 100 GP. Let's go ahead to the loadout screen. Let's grab, go to character. So again, I was just mentioning this to you guys. Quickest game you've played. Yeah, that was pretty fast. This game, you can't customize, you know, your health or your speed or anything like that. The only thing you can customize is your gun and your appearance. There's also your tactical, like your drones that you can bring out, and your skills. So there are skills as well. So like right now, I have this balance skill that reduces recoil. And stuff like that, but there's quick aim, which allows me to aim faster, quick reload, which is probably what I need to use because I really like quick reload. Now that I think of it, I'm actually just gonna grab quick reload. I like having ammo. Increase your stamina, which is pretty cool. Magazine pouch enables you to bring 1 extra lethal weapon and 1 tactical gear. That's interesting. Double tap, increase movement speed while aiming. Feather step, remove the sound. I would probably do something like magazine pouch for this first. Yeah, for this loadout. I think this loadout is like more of my like aim down sights, shoot from afar. Blast protection, that's always nice. Assassin for melee weapons, not gonna use my melee weapons. Reduce the required contribution points for drones, and long ears enable me to hear my enemies better. I'll just probably take the boost in defense. And again, you can get different, you can get offensive drones or tactical drones, which is pretty cool. And you can actually change the tactical drones that you get. This is cool. I like this game. I think it's good. I definitely would recommend it. If you guys want me to play another game, let me know in the chat. I can play another one. I can play probably one more, and then I'm gonna head out, play some Destiny 2 on PS4. But let me know if you want me to play another one. But outside of that, I think this is pretty cool. I think this game is pretty cool. If I use offensive drones, I can have the crawler, which we saw, basically like a walking grenade. I have the oh, how do I go back? That's weird. I guess we'll just go back this way. The blade drone. The blade drone's pretty cool. This is like you shoot basically a rocket in the air, and then you can control it. You guys can see that down here, which is pretty cool. And looks like we have the escort drone as well, which I also have. But yeah, I think this game is pretty cool. I'm a fan so far. I'm a fan. I'm gonna rock the ACOG, I think, on this weapon. I think it would work pretty well. This is kind of like my long-range weapon, which is all I really have right now. I think having good, let's see, go to my tuning. Recoil control, I think I'm fine with. I'm gonna stick with the aim on this one. So we can stick with that. The bullet thing is confusing. I'll go with armor piercing bullet. I don't really know if that makes a difference. I really don't think it does. Also different kinds of tactical weapons, which is going to be interesting to see if that's actually like if those things are viable or not. Secondary weapon, interestingly enough, you can have a pistol or you can have a rocket, which is super random. I think that's really, really weird. It just seems weird that you can have a rocket. I'm assuming that like maybe there are things, I know those ships that you can get or bots and stuff you can shoot with rockets, but this is like a one-hit kill rocket. I've used it before, but instead you also have these pistols, which I like a lot better, just, you know, if I run out of ammo, which I definitely do. And then these weapons also seem pretty awesome, like the Python, obviously an awesome revolver, seems to do a lot more damage, 15 more damage. This thing, the jackhammer, an American shotgun with a bullpup design, ridiculous. Look at the damage on this thing. Yeah, it feels a little pay to win ish, but I don't actually think you can buy the GP. But let's actually see. I'm assuming you can. If you go to the AP store, it looks like you can only buy AP, which is good. And then you can convert, I guess, this AP. So I guess you have to buy AP. You can't buy anything in the store. You have to buy AP and then buy stuff with your AP, which is so stupid to me. Microtransactions really bother me. I do like the fact that there are packs. I always like, if you're gonna have microtransactions in your games, I always say like have packs as well. So like I can get a starter kit, so I can pay 500 AP, which I don't know how much AP costs. But I can use 500 AP. Oh, I'm actually checking right now for you guys. I clicked on charge. Of course, it doesn't actually show you. Let's proceed. So okay, so $10 is 1,000 AP, and so to make that make more sense, that's $5 for this starter kit, and this starter kit gives you the shotgun, B grade primary box. I don't know what that does. Some more chips and dual wielding pistols. I don't know what that is. I think that's a taunt or something like that. Which I think that's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't think one weapon is worth $5. That seems weird to me. I always think that these are weird, but like, you know, if you spend like, if I'm correct, like 6,000, that's a lot of money. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of these things are a lot of money. I try and stay away from microtransactions when they're a lot of money. Hunter, what's up, the Hunter? Playing a little bit of Iron Sight, which I think is a pretty cool game. I do not like the hollow scope. It's like a little too chunky to me. The clear sight scope to me seems better. So I'm gonna stick with the clear sight scope. To show you guys some of the other scopes though, which I think are really, really cool. I mean, you can really go in with some of these like long range scopes. I mean, these are crazy. Now these can only go on sniper rifles, which again is so weird. Some of the way that they show these things off, it's like primary weapon attachments. Instead of going to primary attachments for this gun, they go to primary weapon attachments overall, which to me just seems very weird. But yeah, whatever, I guess, right? So yeah, so like these are all sniper scopes. Can't use these, so instead you'd have it. You know, you look at these scopes instead. Detecting sight. This is pretty cool. I'm assuming this is like, you know, it shows like. Yeah, you can like see people behind smoke and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm wondering how this like pay to win feature might work or something like that, but we'll see. No Fear says, you're so dumb. This game came out this year. I have no idea why you're saying that. No Fear. Oh no Fear. You're confused. This game we're talking about Blacklight Retribution. Blacklight Retribution came out in 2011, 2012. So no need to get upset, No Fear. It seems like you're already like trash talking, and I don't actually know who you are, but no need to like get crazy. But you guys are trash talking, so I'm actually gonna show it in the chat just to show how ridiculous you're being. All right, I'll play one more game. It seems like there are a couple people in here. I'll play one more game. Again, I am just forewarning. I'm playing against bots. I'm playing on PC. If you guys can't tell, I'm using my ultra wide monitor. But I think the game's pretty fun again so far. Again, I'm not great at shooters, so I'm probably not the best person on PC. So I'm not the best person to tell you if this game is like really good or not. Oh, I'm dead. That was fast. I feel like this map is not good for ACOG scope, just because it's pretty close quarters, I think, for the most part. Not the entire thing, but it seems pretty close quarters to me. I know people are down there. Should I go that way? Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Oh no! Alright, there goes a kill. Oh, he got me. I gotta switch weapons. I'm gonna switch to this one. This is definitely more of a close range map. Dude, don't correct me. Look at your mistakes. Avi, you're talking about what? Okay, No Fear. We're talking about Blacklight Retribution. I don't know if you've heard of Blacklight Retribution or not. It's a free-to-play game on PC and PS4. Someone told me to try this game out, and the reason was because they thought this game was very similar. I was asking, you know, when does this game come out, or when did Blacklight Retribution come out? Because it's pretty old. I was saying that good competition to have on PS4 if this came out on PS4, which I think that it would do fairly well. That was really bad. I'm actually gonna up my DPI for a second. Oh! Gonna get a little heal up over here. You do heal over time in this game. Also, no fear, my chat automatically censors. So if you curse or something like that, like or say something rude, it just automatically is gonna censor you for it. Just so you're aware. Oh, really like this weapon. Of these guys are coming from. Oh, that guy got gunned down already. Ooh, that guy shooting. What the heck is this guy doing? Oh, oh, kill him. Kill him, my little bot guy. What the heck? That little bot guy does nothing. He just, like, walks around. That was weird. Alright guys, soon I'll be able to show you guys my, like, the airstrikes and stuff, which are pretty cool, pretty OP I think, still, but pretty cool. Oh, someone dropped a hard suit. What? Holy crap, oh, that guy's using a sniper. I mean, the bot, but he's using a sniper. He tried to knife him all. Oh god. Whew. Yeah, so again guys, I think, you know, the biggest... The thing I definitely want to make known is that I really do think more free-to-play games, free-to-play shooters, could make their way over to PlayStation 4. This is, again, a PC shooter only, but I think it'd be awesome to see this game move out to PS4. Again, I think PlayStation needs the competition. I think these games need to have you know, competition out there, and this game is great. Like, I think in terms of you know, making moves on PlayStation, I think this could do really well. All right, guys, thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out. Titanium Rush event. Obtain 9,000. Interesting. So it looks like they have events and stuff too. And if you complete the event, you can get different stuff like this Guardian Sentinel. I don't actually know what that means. Obtain 9,000. Let's go ahead and I have heard snipers are OP. I'm terrible with snipers, so that's the only reason I really don't use it. But we could give it another shot. And I'm really bad. But let's go ahead and give this a shot. I'm not gonna do it if you're not mean to me. To be honest, I think new games should wait to be released until Fortnite dies. Dude, I do not disagree with you. I think games right now are in a really weird spot. I definitely understand what you're getting at there. Interesting, I can have no scope on my sniper. Or I guess it just comes with like a normal scope. And then the scout scope is something different. Interesting. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to play this on easy. Do not judge me. Do not judge me. I'm playing this on easy because I just want to see how terrible I am at sniping. No Fear says, COD 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2 will kill Fortnite this year. Interesting. See, I think the difference there, I don't disagree with you necessarily, but Fortnite is a free-to-play game. Call of Duty, which already has a lot of hate on it right now because they're getting rid of the campaign, at least that's the rumor. We don't know. I don't know. I think Call of Duty Black Ops 3 didn't really, you know, take away that many sales from other games this year, last year. No, a couple years ago. Not even last year, a couple years ago. But it did do really well, to be fair. So, wow, looks like it's just going to be me against so much AI. Red Dead Redemption 2, on the other hand, yeah, that definitely has room to possibly do well. We'll have to wait and see. All right. So I got the sniper. I do feel a little bit slower. Alright, we gotta figure out where they're gonna spawn from. And then hopefully... You can also hold your breath in this. Obviously cannot see. Oh! Yeah, okay. I can see where snipers are a little OP. Yep! They're like one-hit kills. This is nuts. Oh, God. Please don't kill me. Oh! I just get so scared with snipers. Oh! Oh! Please, God. Oh! I'm so bad at sniping. I'm so scared. And this is against bots, guys. This is against easy bots. Oh, did you see that? I missed. Oh, God. Thank God that guy was just standing still for me. Oh, I missed again. Oh, I missed again. Oh, I got him. Oh, sniping's so scary. Oh. Oh, I missed. Oh. Oh, please. Oh, thank God this is easy. See what I mean when I say this is easy? This is just me. And I'm just like trying to snipe these fools. Oh, God, I'm so bad. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm dying. Oh, God. I'm so scared. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. I think I need to load my DPI. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it goes. Got the assist there. Okay. Did you try the game For Honor? You good with the sniper, dude? I did try For Honor. I didn't, like, love it. I like fast action games. When there's, like, an action game and it's slow, like Dark Souls or something like that, I'm not a huge fan. Nier Automata. Oh, that was it. Oh, 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 God. Oh, why am I reloading? Oh, why am I reloading? This is so awkward. Easy is, like, way too easy. Alright, I'm out of ammo. Let's just steal this guy's gun. I think this is a sub. Oh! 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 Alright, I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. Sniping's too scary. Sniping's too scary. Oh, is this an enemy? Oh, God, please don't. Nice. This little bot thing is weird. And it just blew me up. Or I guess I just blew up on the bomb, whatever. The bomb blew up on me. That was a little dumb, I guess. Let's go up the stairs, guys. Let's see what's up here. Have you tried God of War yet? Dude, have you not seen my most... Oh my God. Dude, I have a video up right now about how God of War is a masterpiece. And at that point, I haven't even played that much. I like played the intro and I was like, God, this game is incredible. But yes, God of War is absolutely incredible. I've been playing it. I've played it for a couple days now. I'm in like the second world. I don't want to spoil anything, but it is very, very good. Absolute masterpiece. It's already my second favorite game of all time. But we will get to that once I beat it, which hopefully I will get very far this weekend. I don't know how far I will get this weekend. Pretty busy. I've got to play some Destiny 2. I'll be working on another video soon. Also, I feel like I'm getting used to this now. Like, shooting on a PC. I don't think I'm great at it or anything like that, but I do think I'm getting used to it. I still don't think... I just feel like mouse and keyboard doesn't feel as good as mouse and keyboard just to me doesn't feel as good as a controller. It's a 30-hour game roughly. I don't know how many hours I've put in already, though a lot of those hours, to be fair, are not me playing the game. It's me throwing the axe and catching it. But I've already put in probably 10 hours. Probably. I mean, I played it 3 days, I think. For 3 days I've played it. And I think I've played at least 3 or 4 hours a day. So I think I've done pretty okay. I gotta get those headshots. That's my problem right now, is I just like try and aim for the body because I'm just so scared of like missing it all. But I do feel like I'm getting better at it. It gets easier, and then like you can push up the DPI and seems easier. I don't really know I know DPI and sensitivity are different, but like I don't really know the difference. I'm a pretty it's so funny. I have this beefy PC, I mean semi beefy PC with like all this stuff, but I don't really play games on it. And if I do, they're action games I play with a controller, or Blacklight Retribution that I play with a controller. No Fear says, is this game pay to win? So I was just talking about that. Let's take a look at this together, and you guys let me know what you think. I don't think it's pay to win, but there are definitely some weird aspects that I'm struggling with when it comes with what you pay for and what you don't pay for. Oh, I do not have this weapon. Oh, let's go back to the sniper. We're winning anyway, of course, this is against easy bots. But I'm interested to see. Let's go ahead and try the sniper again. I think another thing, I don't know these maps, so like I don't know the sight lines, like where I should be sniping and where I shouldn't be sniping, you know? There we go. That was fun. Okay, so that was my last game, guys. That was on easy just to get my sniping back. I like this game. I'm not saying I would play it like forever or anything like that. I don't even know if I'd play it again. Like, I mean, I'll play it again, but I really wish this game would come out on PS4. I'll definitely tweet at the developers and stuff, see what they say about when this is going to come out, you know, officially, and if they have any plans for console, or if they've been thinking about it. What would be awesome is maybe Hardsuit Labs could talk to these guys about getting it on, but I'm sure they probably wouldn't want to do that. But who knows? Maybe they can strike a deal or something like that. All right, let's take a look at the loadouts here. So when you ask me if it's free to play, so there's an in-game currency, and it looks like you cannot buy that in-game currency. So this GP, these gold coins, you cannot buy those. It doesn't seem like it. Again, if I go to the store, I can go to the AP store and I can buy these chips, and chips are the only things. So you can buy three things. You can buy chips, which is microtransaction currency, money for chips, right? Functional items, which don't do anything. They like give you XP boost and things like that, which I don't really think that's pay to win. I think it's just like I want to grind faster, which I don't really care that much about. Changing your clan mark and stuff, whatever. Packs, which gives you things earlier. So this is probably the only pay to win thing. But the question is, like, are the guns better than other guns, right? So like if we go to the store, sorry. It looks like the only thing, so you can go to the chip store, so this is where you can spend your chips. I have 3 chips right now. You don't get them very often. And it looks like so you can buy GP. So you can buy GP. You have to buy them with chips. So it is a little concerning, but it seems like the only thing you can buy with them is like, you know, different weapons, but I don't think the weapons are any better, like 100% better. So right now I have this K2C unlocked, right? Let's go to the assault rifles. These are the assault rifles. Like, the assault rifle under it, I don't know, this does seem objectively better. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The rate of fire is lower on this one, so maybe it's not objectively better. I don't know. I mean, it does look like, I'm sure they've tried to balance this game, and the question is the same question that we asked in Blacklight, right? Is the AR good enough to beat any gun? Because if so, then Blacklight's not pay to win, right? Because that means you'll pay, because you can pay in Blacklight to get all of the guns, but that doesn't effectively make you better, right? Whereas in this game, it seems very similar, where there are some games where like you just get you can increase the damage of your weapon, which does not seem to be the case here. So I'm gonna say right now it's not pay to win. I don't know. I don't play the game enough. I think I'm better with this second assault rifle, for example, but that doesn't mean that this assault rifle is better. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys. That's pretty much it from me. Xpyro says, I like how they changed the game from being set in Greek times to North times. You're talking about God of War. Yes, oh my god, it's great. I mean, if you play God of War 3, then you know why they had to change it from Greek times. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. This has been super helpful. Again, testing is really, really important to me to make sure that my streams are up and running. I'm going to be testing my streams throughout this whole weekend, trying different things. I'm going to do a Discord only stream. So if you guys are interested in that, take a look at that, join the Discord. I'm going to test that out. Outside of that, I really, really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Of course, I'll see you online. Of course, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!